Here we have options of creating a flow. We have a different type of flow. It's an automated. When I click here, we have a different type of flow. That is a automated flow, instant flow, schedule flow. These are the three types of the flow that we are going to cover. The desktop flow and the other things are desktop is related to the desktop application and we can link here, and the other are something we need to learn in future. We have a three types of flow. So as of now, I am not explaining you the type. We have template just like in PowerPoint templates or something. So it's a predefined processes. You just need to click on that and the process is given. Schedule a reply, automatically schedule a reply. So this process is just like an automatically reply an email. No, in your email you have this feature. So this is in a Teams, automatically schedule a reply. Whenever this come, you reply that. So similarly, we have so many types of templates available. We will work on these templates. We'll work on these templates. No. Now I work with instant flow. Instant flow is basically which is run manually by clicking on a button. If you want to create a flow and you want that whenever I click on a particular button or I triggered that, then this particular flow should run. Otherwise, it should not run. That is called an instant flow. So click on that. It will say there are so many predefined instant. Do you want to pick up any? I said no, I'll pick up on a manual one. So I click on manual. You can give the name of flow, test first flow. You can rename later also. That is fine. But I writing here test and it will be done by manually triggered flow. It can be flow on the mobile or anywhere you can create that. So I click on create. So when I click on create, it will tell me that this flow is a manually created flow. So you can click and run. It will give me in the edit part of the flow, edit part of the flow. I click on the back. I come to the my flow. So right now there is no flow because I did not add in anything. And even you can come on to create and add a flow from here, or you can come to the my flow. These are the flow created earlier. I can click on this and I can delete it. These all are the options. Edit this, share this. So I click on delete. I click on this, say delete. So as of now, I do not have any flow. If you want any flow, you can click on to the new flow and you can come to the instant flow. I will discuss automated and schedule in some time. Click on instant. My first flow and I can click here. So these are the two techniques where you can click and come with the flow and you can click on create. So guys, the first flow I am going to create for you is this. If I write here first value, second value, and addition. So I need something in Excel that if I write here first value and I write here the second value, the sum should come here. How can I make that, guys? The sum should come here. Is this possible in Excel? Perfectly right. Is equal to sum. Click on that. No. Comma is the right answer. So whenever I change here, this should get changed. So this is my Excel thing. I want to use the same thing because we are going to learn something interesting in that. So we are going to same thing in Power Automate. No Excel right now, no SharePoint, nothing. Can we do that, guys? We can start. Great. So coming on to this, I said I want to add a new step. This will run by clicking on that, but I want to run with a new step. I said I have a new step. So I need a variable to store my first value and second value. I need a temporary variable to store my, because I'm not taking input from any SharePoint, I'm taking input from variable. So I write here variable. So these all are the connectors, no operations. So when I type something, it will automatically find something and give the value. By default, it will show something which is common. These are the all. These are the built-in, standard, premium, which required a premium license, custom. Right now, nothing is there because I have not customized anything. It is a next level, or my clipboard copy pasted, nothing. So I write here if whatever operation you want to do or whatever task you want to do, a simple write that. For example, I want to create a variable. I write a variable here. So is variable is coming here? Yes. I click on that. It says I can do so many things. What do you want? I can create a variable. I can initialize the variable. I can do so many things. No, so that is possible. So I say, please initialize a variable. So you do not need to write a code. You say what be the variable name. It should be the first value, and it should which type. Just like in Excel, we have a date type, integer type. So I said it should be an integer type. So I can initialize the value here by giving a number 10. So my first value is 10 with the first value. And I say, please add a new step. I need one more variable. Again, I type variable here. It will come with the variable. Set the variable. It will not work because for setting, you must have initialized variable. So, so you have to work initialize and setting in a one step. So by mistake, I add this. I can delete this. Come to these three dots and delete this. So I'm telling you the process, guys. I'm coming again variable. We will take the initialize the variable. It is my second value. It should be an integer type. The second value is 20. So I'm ready with the two values, the first value and the second value. Now, guys, what is the next part? My first value is input. My second value is input. What is the next part? We have to work on. Kindly interact, guys. The output, not Dan. The processing. Yes, Rachel. Output will come later. No, the part is processing. So I'll say new step. For all processing, you just type data. It will automatically come with the data operation. So I need to compose. What is written here? Data operation. I need to find this. I need to join this. I say I need to compose. So I come here with the compose. What is your input? My input is an expression. So when I type here is equal to What is this coming, guys? What these all are? When I type something, what is this all are? For example, if I type count, what these all are? Formulas and functions. So this is a collection of formulas and function in Excel. There are lots of it will automatically come and we'll work on that. Similarly, whenever you have here a dynamic content, I'll come here. There is an expression which contains functions. Look at here, concatenate, contains, reverse, if, equal, and. You can see this, all are there, guys. Very easy. These are which function? Logical function. These are which function? Collection function. These are string functions. You can have more. Oh, so many. So if you are a user of anything, you can easily find maths function. Oh, can you see this function? Is this going to help me? Yes, guys. Is this function is going to help me? Instead of sum, we have which function? Guys, reply. I'm making you understand. So I think yes. Thank you, Rachel. I click on add. It will come here. So I'd say please add what? The first value. What is the name of that? Initialize variable. Give me a minute, guys. Just right here. First value, comma. Second value, bracket close. Click on OK. Expression is not. It will take the name of that. I'll rename that. It is an first value, the step, first val, and I rename this step. It will pick up that second val. First val. Output of first val. Give me 1 second. It should come here. Why it is not coming? I just checked that. Anyhow, I'll just do that here. OK. There is some structural change. So I take an input here. I'll take a first val. So 1 sec. I have to do in a traditional way. So I'll take the first value variable here. Fine. And then I create a new step. I create a data operation. So pick up the second variable here. Second value here. So we have a compose 1 and compose 2. So I need to create a new step for next composition. I again go to data. I'm thinking that there is a new things, but I think there is some dynamic change in that. I'll take the third. So finally it will happen. I rename that as compose one or variable one, and I rename that as a variable two. Guys, I'm making it why lengthy. Reason is that because I want to make you understand that. So I come here, go to expression, add it, say output of what? Of var1, then the output of var2, and I click on OK. I think it should work. Why? It's coming here. Now the addition is happening. So I created two variable, created two storage for that, and run this. Now you need to save this. You will do one or two now. You will be okay with that. I want to make you more clear, but it is coming. Save. Then come on to the test. Run this. Run this manually. Test. Loading the flow. Run the flow. Done. So my flow is going to execute. So all processes running very much fine. Very much fine. So first value is 10. Done. Second value is 20. I give that 20. It value is passed to the variable one is as a 10, and value is passed as a 20 to this, and then final output. What should be the value in the compose 3? Anyone? It should be what, guys? 30. So I click here and you can see the answer is 30 here. So exactly what we learn in this, how to create the first flow, create variable, and third, use function in processing. So this is actually we learn in the first application. Do you want me to repeat this again, or can you do this easily by your own? You have to do these three steps. Please try this on your. I'm saving it and going back after it is saved because it is in the cloud. So we have to sometime wait for a few seconds. It will take time. So I'll go back, come to the my flow. So my flow is here. It's an instant flow. Instant means on a click on a button. So we are currently working on that. So now the second flow is I need to write a how to send an email with the help of a flow. One sample. After that, we will learn how to pick up the email from Excel and how to pick up email from SharePoint. So I click on that. I say instant flow. Sending email one, because I have so many example for that in a different way. It's an manual triggered as of now. Create. Click on a new step. So I have to write a mail. So no need to go here and there. Just type here mail. There are all types of email available here will come. Fine. It is Gmail. It's an group email. It's an other emails. No. So I am working with an Office 365 Outlook. So I click on that. So it will say, what do you want? You want to create because it's an Outlook. So it is giving me so many options. You want to create a contact, create an event, create and this. So many things, guys. These all connectors are available. All event sections are available. No. So I want to write a mail. So I want to send a mail. So I click here. send an email. It will give me again a connector, a small window, and it is telling me what to write there. So I said, okay, I am going to work on two. I'm writing my email ID, my personal email ID, which I'm using for this purpose, .net @hotmail.com. So this is the it's a static one, guys. I'm taking. I will pick up the dynamic also after one or two example. Subject: testing my first Power Automate email. So whatever text you want to write, you can use. I'm using all static. So hi JP, just a test mail. Done. You can have other so many option, attachment, CC, BCC, so many. We'll work on that after some time. As of now, a simple email is here. So I click on that and I say, okay, save this. And I click on test. So I click on the manual. Yes, I want to test this. When I click on test, it will check my Office Outlook. It will be configured properly. Yes. Send a mail. Continue. Run the flow. So it is going to run the flow. So it will tell me how much time it will take. So my mail is sent. I need to cross check that. Wait for a few seconds. A pop-up will come here because it is configured in Outlook. It's not coming here. So I open the my mail. Can you see this? Mail is here. Yes, guys. So the mail I received, which is shared there. Yes, guys. Easy. It's a easy. Good. So we can quickly write an email by this way. So I request you again, kindly check this because I have seen few people have done that because they are already working, but I'm just waiting for everyone to type that they're working. Then I'll take a few lists from Excel and then I send mail for them. So I read from Excel and then work. Please try this first. Please try. Now I'm saving this flow. Going back. These are my flows. Now I need to create an Excel document in the cloud. Create a blank workbook. So I'm creating a serial number, name, fine, and I'll take an email. I'll take an what? I'll take an amount. I'll take an date. So I'll take these few fields and I will add a number here as an P01, P02, and I take this serial number as an up to 10. I'll take few names. Fine. So I'll take a name as an I'll make it bit short. I'll make it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So you can put some meaningful name also there. So that is possible. And I'll take a email ID because I'm using a test mail. So I'm taking my email ID, jpsingh.net @hotmail. And I'm going to drag this email ID for the all the persons, same email ID. Amount I will take a let's suppose 10,000, 12,000, and accordingly I'll just make an interval of 2000. It will pick up. Fine. So I'll take that. Date, I will take today's date. Maybe I'll take a date from 10 7 23. I just write today to check out the syntax for that. So uh, MMDDYY. So this is not a right correct date. The correct date is a 7 10 23. It will take a 7 11 23, and I will drag that. So I have created a data which I'm going to use with a few very interesting and useful example. No, okay, these are the dates. Fine. Now I click on any on this. I say, please convert this into a table, and the table name is my data. Fine. And I save this file with the name of uh, Excel list. Fine. So I'll just save this. So guys, are you clear with that? I have created a small data set of 10 persons. Great. Now I want to send email to all these people, all the 10 people. I need to read from this file and open that. So I'll go to the, say, create a new flow. Send email to all. This and create. Now I need to add a step. So what should be the first step, guys? Any guesses? Yes, everyone. Get data from Excel. Perfectly right, sir. We just come here, Excel online. Fine. So I have an option, get a row will give you one row. Fine. So this is, I think, good option. List all the rows present in the table. So you have so many options, add a new row, create a table, get a table, so many things. But I think this will help me list rows present in table. I click on that. So it will ask me few information. Then what is your location? I said my location is OneDrive. What is your document library? It's in OneDrive under that. What is your file name? My file name is employee Excel list. What is your table name? It's a my data. So I just need to mention this few information and this will come to this all. So I'm ready. I'm able to pick up all the emails. Fine. Now, guys, I need to create a one new step how to send an email. So again, I'll come to email. So I say send an email. As I click on send an email, there will be an outer action will be there for all the data. Please look at carefully. So this will be come under one information for each. I click on send an email and I want to pick data from where. So when you click here, you have a dynamic content. So dynamic content is coming from the previous steps. So I am not typing an email here. I'm saying add a dynamic content. So it will automatically identify there is an email. It will give you the dynamic content here, which is coming from the previous content. So I click on email. As I click on email, you can look at here, the send email will automatically be the part of apply to each. It is called a loop. So this loop will work. This iteration will work uh, depending upon how many number of rows available in the table. So if your table has a 10 rows, it will execute 10 times. If your table has 5 rows, it will execute 5 times. So I say I want to send an email. Fine. So I'm writing here email. mm, Reminder mail for I have a serial number this. So I came to know I'm getting a right serial number or not uh, with a name. I'll just write a name here. It is also coming as a dynamic content from the previous name. So this will dynamically come for each and every person, a unique serial number and unique name. So I write here, hi. Again, I don't know the name. Can I pick the name from the dynamic content? Yes. Hi, the name, amount in your points. I mean, you can write here points in your account, and you can write here the amount as of. You can put a date here. So this is optional, up to you. So I write this. So the value is basically present all the row one by one. It will pick up the data one by one. So you can easily get that. I save this and I'll open my this one. I'm going to delete these two because to check that I'm deleting all in my inbox is empty. So I minimize that and I save this. It's save once again. Now I test this, click on manually and click on test. So it will check both the OneDrive login and the Outlook login. And I click on continue and run the flow. So it's running the flow. This orange icon is coming. It's not completed yet. Oh, it's completed now. Now my email should come with the 10 emails one by one. Oh, it's coming. Great. A sequence may be depending because it's an over the mail. So the sequence is not in that form. But can you see this all mails are coming? When you click here, it is picking up the amount accordingly. It is giving you the reminder mail. Oh, I write mal. Oh, sorry. And for the name E. Yes, guys. So I am reading from Excel and writing a mail to all the people available in the list. Yes, guys, are you clear with that? So this is nothing but a loop. We'll call it a loop iteration. Iteration until the all things are not done. All tables are not finished. No. Yes, we'll work on that, Rachel. This is the next step. That's why I did not put the date. It is coming as a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. No, some numbers are coming. No, yes, I can understand it. Some numbers are coming. That's what I'm saying. We'll work on that. Give me some time. I think other people will do that. I'll work on that. This is something interesting in Excel. No? Try this, guys, and let me know once you're done. Mm. How many of you are frequently working on Excel, guys? Then I think I'll give you 15 minutes in this session and you will save 2 hours. I have something surprise for you. If you are an Excel user, I'll give, because if you are any type of user, I'll just give a tips and tricks. So please finish our content, then we'll discuss something interesting on that. Try this, guys. I'm waiting for your response. So, so Christina, all are done. I think. What about Christina is done and Rachel is done. What about others? Take your time. Let me know once you're done. Guys, this is your small request to everyone. Once you are done, put in the chat. So 4 people as mark as done. Great. So I can move ahead with the next one. Now, guys, I want to send the mail only those people whose amount is greater than 16,000. I repeat that, whose amount is greater than 60,000. So if your amount is not greater than 16,000, you will not receive a mail. If the amount is greater than 16,000, then we'll send the mail. It is a conditional mail with a number. I reply conditional mail with a number. Very interesting. We'll come back here, save this, go back, go back and add a new flow. Now send mail with number condition. So if you have a numeric condition and you want to fulfill that, you can easily work on that. You can click on create, new step. Okay, the first step is reading the Excel file, list one by one. I'll take a OneDrive. I'll take another OneDrive here is a business. Then we'll take a file name. Then we'll take what? A table name. Now I need a new step. I need to put a condition. Fine. So I'm coming here. I'm coming here for what? For writing an email. But with the condition, I'm not able to read anything here. So I'm going to delete this. First of all, I need to come with what? Will come with what? New step. Again, a condition. What is my condition? If your amount, I'll pick up one value of the list table, it will automatically come into the loop. So it's an iteration loop and it's a condition. So my condition is that if your amount is greater than, I have a static value which is a 16,000. So very easy. I can put a 16,000 here. And what I need to do, if the condition is true, then what to do? If the condition is false, then what to do? So I'm putting an add an action here. And I'm writing here a mail. It will come like this. Say, please send an email to the email from the dynamic content. Again, the same. Hi. What is this username? Or maybe uh, reminder mail for a serial number. And the name I can put here in the name. I just stress hi. I just remove the name here. I'll just take the amount so that we can check. Hi, and I can put here the name. And even I'll put here with the date so that we can check this date also. What is coming here? So I put this logic. Now guys, look at here. I have a iteration. Under the iteration, I have a condition. Condition with number. Condition with number. I'll save this and I'll go to my mail and delete all just to cross check whether other is working or not. Come here, click on save, done. Click on test. Oh, run that. Run the flow. Done. So I'll check the mail. Wait for a few seconds whether it is coming or not. I'll just check whether there is an error or not. There is some error. Oh, guys, there is some error. So now debugging is coming in picture. No, debugging is coming in picture. I need to click here. It is saying an action failed. No dependence action succeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not working. Click on condition. Unable to process language condition at the time, and the column is 0. So greater expect 2 parameter of matching type. So guys, any help I need in the help in that? It's not working. I just stop this. You can just read out this last line. What is written there? Anyone? What I selected? String and integer that do not match. But when I close this and check this amount and go here, check this amount, it is numeric. Guys, any input? There are so many people who are working on that. I can make it a number. Still the same error will come. Believe me, I can run that. It's a number now. Fine. I'll save this already saved. And then the cloud. I make this, save it, and wait for a few seconds. Click on test. It should run, no? As you said, it should run. 1, 2, it's running. It's running. No. As I told you, still the same error. Is there a function in Power Automate to convert the field? Yes, 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 Rand, you're right. There is a function, but the question is that Excel is not a structured data type language. I repeat, Excel is not a structured, no, it is an unstructured data source. If you pick this from SQL or from the SharePoint, this problem won't come. Fine. But when you are picking from Excel, you have a problem like this. So I can do that. I can close this and come in the edit mode. So how can I convert this to a number? Is there any way? Anyone? Have you done this in the first example? Data. If you remember where you add two numbers. So again, that will come in picture. Add an action, data, data operation, compose is coming. I need to take this value here. Should come here. Why it is not coming here? It's very easily draggable. Sometimes there are new things come, no? It's adding and dropping is an add an action here. Data, compose, and take this after this. No, yes. So compose is here. I'll take this after that. Now I'm coming here and I'm saying, please find an expression. And I'll add one more because I need two for that. Add an action. Again, a data. Compose. Take this after that. So in the first compose, I will take a amount as in dynamic. Sorry, I need to pick from here. Add a dynamic amount. In the other one, I will pick an expression and say we have a conversion function. I'll just show you. There is a conversion function. No, XML int. Can you see this? Convert the parameter to integer. If you want to convert in string, string. If you want to convert in float, decimal value, it's a float. If the value is in decimal value 0.11 or something, I'll take an int. And what is coming here? Output from the previous one, which is compose. Fine. And I click on OK. Now, in the condition, I will not pick up this. I will pick up the output of the previous. So what happened? I'll pick up in the one data operation, I'll pick up the amount. In the other data operation, I will convert into integer and it is picking up the previous output. So if you drag down, no, it will give you outputs of others, output of that, no. So that is possible. So I'll take an output. Now I'll cross check, save it and test it. That's why I discussed this output and the data operation in the beginning. Run the flow. Done. Throwing an error. Yes, no error. It's working. Now go there and check the emails. Oh, whoa. Please look at here. If any value is lesser than 16,000. Yes, guys. Is any value is lesser than 16,000? No. Even it is not picking up the 16,000. The reason is that I have designed this in a way that I want greater than, not greater than equal to. If I'll take greater than equal to, it will include the 16,000. As you know that you all are working on this. So guys, This is a small thing, and my mail is working perfectly fine with the condition of numeric. I hope it is clear to all. So sending mail with the numeric condition. Quickly, guys, waiting for your response. Are you clear with that? Thank you for respond. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Please try this on your machine because it's a practical base, guys. I request you please create a separate, just like I'm doing, create a separate flow for every task so that you can remind it, you can save it, or you can practice this later on also, because I'm doing all these one by one. No, so I request you kindly do that. Great. So guys, give me a quick input for that. So that is very important, no? Because I'm just waiting that you are doing this. So coming on to the Excel and discussing something interesting here. Deleting all this mail because I need so many useful information here. So can you tell me which date is this? I type in D2. Which date? Quickly, guys. April. So it's a you assume this is a month. It cannot be a date. So guys, this is 4th January 1900. I repeat, it is a 4th January 1900. If I write 1, it is a 1 January 1900. If I write here today, it will give me the current date. So if this is 1, this is 4, and if I take it as today and I convert into a number, is this is a random number? 45119. Is this is a random number? No, it is not a random number. From 1 January 1900, these many days has been passed. So it is coming sequentially from that day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like this. So if I write here 4, 5, 1, 2, 0, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, I drag this and I copy this and paste it here. And if I convert these all sequence into a number, look at here what happened. Yes, guys. So technically, there is no date in Excel. Internally, this is a number. And that number, the start from 1 January 1900 and till date, it's working like that. I hope you are clear on that. Yes, guys. Great. Now coming on to the next, I have a 3 element in the day, day, month, and year. So if I write here day, I can format day like a D, DD, DDD, DDDD. If I write month, I can say M, MM, MMM. If I write year, I can write Y, YY, YYY, YYYY. So these are the formatting techniques available in the dates. So if I write here is equal to today, and my formatting is right now dd hyphen mm hyphen yyyy. I can write here a function called text and check that This is my value. This is my format. It's right. So if I drag it down, I say it should be D hyphen M hyphen Y. So what should be the formatting, guys? This should be the formatting because till 9 single digit will work. After 9 single alphabet will not work. So 1 to 9 it is workable. So a month is coming as 7. But for Y we cannot have a single value. So this is coming like that. If I write this D hyphen MM hyphen YY. So can you tell me what output will come? Anyone? No. This is something super cool. Look at here. Today is a Wednesday. So triple D means a day of the week. Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, this. If I come here with a DD hyphen MM M hyphen YY, what will come, guys? Now you can understand. I think you can guess right now. It's a July Wednesday. It's a single D, a double D. So it's a 12 July 19. Yes, Rachel, you're right in that. And if I write here DD hyphen MMMM hyphen YYYY comma DDDD, what will come? Look at here. So it's the 2nd July 2013 and Wednesday. Yes, it's coming there. So it is you are playing with the formatting. Technically, date is a number in Excel, but if you want to work on formatting, you can work with. If you write only DDD, it will come only the day. It will write MMMMM, it will come only the month. If you write YYYY, it will come only the year. So you can format in anything that you any combination of that will work. Anything. You can write month 2 times. mm space mmm space mmm. You can write in that way also. So whatever suits you, you can use that. You can use all in one. That will work. Guys, I hope this is an interesting information for you. Now let's implement it. Let's implement it. When I say write a mail, in the cloud. So I go to my flow with number condition. So I have pressed a date in a mail when I'm writing a mail. So I put a date also here. So I just check this again. Done working. So I come with the mail. Look at the body. It is giving me 4512. It is giving me 4521 sequence, no date wise 122. So it is a date, guys. So if you are working with an Excel file and you want to send the mail according to the date condition, fine. Then I think formatting is required. Let's work on that. Let's work on that. Okay, I'll take a my flow, create a new flow, instant flow, uh, send email with date condition. Click on that. So again, I'll pick up this, pick up the data from Excel, list Pick up all the information. I will do all the thing in SharePoint also, guys. I can do otherwise, no problem. So if you are a user of any good thing, will you do that? Let me do the my data, add a new step. So I need to put a condition. So that condition is that date should be there. But technically it will not work. So I need to add an item. Fine. I need to work on that and I need to add an item here, but I need to work on the item here for 2-3 manipulation. So give me 1 sec to understand this you in a better way. Same way, I will pick up a data operation. Fine. Compose. And I'll take this condition after that. Add an action. Compose. Add an action after that. So in the first compose, I will create a format date, guys. I'll create a format date. So I'll work here. I click on that. So the formatting is I want to format the date with the base date. What is the base date? Can you tell me? I just tell you what is the base date? One means what? 1/1/1900. So I'll take a base date. I'm taking here expression. Please format a date. So we have a format date function. Then it will ask for date and timestamp. So I'll say, please make the formatting like 1.1.1900 and make the formatting of that date is in a what? As in an DD. It's a single code hyphen M is capital here. So in Excel, it is not case sensitive. Here it is a case sensitive. And only M because other is a minute, small m. So I'll make this format. And in the other one, I want to add a days into that. So what happen if I have today? Fine. One with me. I have a 01/01/1900 and I have a today -1 or maybe today -1 and I convert this into a number because it is already a number in Excel. If I do a add, please add this. Tell me what will come. Yes, guys, if I add in 1 January 1900, the current number that I have, what will come? Today's date. I did a -1 here. I did a -1 here because if I add this, it will go one level up. Already this is one, no? As already this is one. So working on that. So I come here, I created a format. Now in this, I will say that how to do that. Add a days. Add days. Where? In the previous. So output of the previous. In the previous output, how many days you want to add? You want to add. I'll let you know how I am doing that. Give me a minute. I'll do that. I want to convert into integer. If you remember, integer is also need a conversion. Integer what? Integer item. It's an items. Then for each item. So for each item, I have to write apply. It is an one which will help you. I'll show you how I can find that. Give me 1 minute. Apply to each. which apply to each date. Question mark. Date. So date is a field name. I'm picking that. And it should be converted into what? It should be converted into DD YY. So I need to subtract the value minus the value. So you can have a -1 that will work. But I use a subtract function for that. I'll just copy this in the chat also and let you explain about that. Subtract comma 2 and click on OK. Expression is not valid. Okay. So there is no apply to each. I have to repeat that. So look at here, guys. This option will be available here. I have to rewrite that. Look at here. Is this item is coming here? What I'm typing there? The date. So now it will come like I have to rewrite that. Give me a minute. Add this to the output of the following. Compose, comma subtract, convert into integer. What we need to convert into integer? Items. Apply to each and the date field. And this should be divided by 2, bracket close. And it should be converted into DD YYY. And I copy this and paste into a notepad. I do not need to type it again and again and click on OK. What is the invalid expression? I need to cross check. I'll check it here so that I can find out. So add is output compose. That's perfectly fine. Then we subtract, then take a bracket integer. Items is fine. Apply to each. The bracket should be there. The bracket should be there. Click on OK. It's coming. So now it is taking a format as a base date, then adding a number into that with this function. And now I need to compare with the current dates. So how can I find the current date? The current date function is UTC now. UTC now. So this will give you current dates. But guys, problem is that it will give me current date and time both. Because now will give current date and time both. I need to format this. So that there is no problem. Format date and time. UTC now. With whatever format you want. DD -mm hyphen y and click on OK. So current date will be compared here. If the current date match, write and mail. Write and mail this 365 and it should be send an email to what? To the mail and subject is a test mail for today's date as an date output of the previous one with the name. So hi, the name, or maybe I can also add a number. So I'm just testing that according to this scenario, I'm sending mail to the current date. So guys, let me know which person will receive mail. If I want to send, if the date is a current date, please send the mail. It'll go to which person out of that? It'll go to C. Let's check. Yes. Click on test. Manual test. Continue. Run the flow. So whether flow is working or not, we'll check that. If there is an error, we'll debug. It's working fine. Now check the mail. Still not come. No, it's not coming. I delete that. I don't know. I just check that. Apply to each. Compose. I'm getting a base date. It's working. Now I'm coming to compose 2. I'm comparing 10-7. Oh, I'm coming 10-7. That is, I'll put a -2 in there. No, so that subtraction is not required. Condition false. 10-7 is the last one. Okay. Next, fail. Next, fail. It's a 12. Why it is false? The input is 12, output is 12. Why it is going false? Surprise. Next, 13. It's coming with everything. Okay, I'm not able to understand. Let me edit that. Let me check that. Where is the problem? A date. Oh, sorry. This is my mistake. So date should not be there. It should be the output. Yes, guys. This is a small mistake. So save it. It should be the previous output. No, what is coming from here, which I calculated. So I test that. So this is how you can debug, guys. You ask in the beginning, no, how we can debug. So this is the way you can debug. Oh, is working? Yes, guys. It's coming only for C. Yes. In case I delete this just to cross check that, I'll copy the C dates with the two more elements so that I need to check it is sending the multiple or not. So I'll come here, edit, test it again. Now there are 3 emails will run. No, 3 emails will fire. Mhm. I need to find three email now, which is a current date email. One, two, three. I got all three, which is matching to the current date. Guys, I hope this example will help you in real time scenario, finding some dates from one list to another list. I'm putting Rachel. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I'm just testing for the everyone. I'm putting that. So I'm putting all things compose. The first one is this. The second one is this. And the third one is this. So we have two formats and this one. I put this all three in the chat. But guys, I just wanted to again ask. I, so is this example is going to help you or not? My question is that. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Because I thought that I have created this small example to make you clear because sending a simple mail is a very easy task. Normally we have to sometime compare with the number and sometime we need to compare with the dates. So these are two challenges. So I discuss all this with you, the formatting issue. Try this and let me know in case of any query. Great. So let's take a small thing, guys, which makes you to about the automation, how automation is going to help you. Can I take your 5 minutes for a small example on Excel if you all are fine? Great. So allow me one sec. I'm just coming with one file and just ask you two question and maybe this is going to help you. So how automation help us? No. So we have thing, but so guys, I have a small case study. I have a data set here. These are the employee codes. I need to extract the name. Can you tell me what is the way to do that? VLOOKUP is the right answer. Oh, everybody's ready with VLOOKUP. Any different answer? No, I just do. VLOOKUP is a good answer. So I write is equal to VLOOKUP. I pick up this. I say, okay, guys, done that. Comma 2, comma 0 is there. And I am done. You have a right answer and I did that. Now again the other sheet, the same problem is there, but I have a small restriction that I don't know any function in Excel and I want to do the same task. Yes guys, I have the same task but I don't know any function in Excel. No VLOOKUP, no XLOOKUP, no index match, nothing. Yes guys, I think now it is looking like interesting. Manual lookup and oh, okay, in case this is a 1 million record and I want to search out the 1 lakh records. Guys, please participate. And what to do? It will take how much time? Now guys, I'm doing that. Just calculate the time and I'll discuss this later. So I'm starting with this 3, 2, 1. Done. How much time I took? This is something automation available there. I did not know you could do that. Matlab, you know the way earlier, Dan? We look up yes, but this is no. So I just tell you, we have the way. I click on delete this. Do I discuss this again if you want? I click on the salary. I put it here. I need salary. I need department also. So guys, what you need to do is you need to click on data. You are aware about filters, very frequent. Everyone is very frequent on that. There is a button near to that called advanced. Click on that. Choose the second option, copy to another location, delete all this. So I have a three options. The first option is select your data range. So data range is including the header. All things are including the header. So I say A1 to G101 because I have 100 records. I know that, so I pick that. So first is your data range, where your data is. Second is your criteria range. So criteria is on J1 to J21. So all the employee codes. And what output you are looking for, guys? What columns you are looking for? Name, salary, and department. And it is already written at a K1 to M1. I hope you're clear on that. Please look at the parameter carefully. So I just did that and I click on OK. How is that, guys? And this is introduced in 2007. It's not a new thing. It's introduced in 2007. So still many, this is hidden thing. People are not aware about that. So I have one last scenario, then I'll come back to this because I'm telling you that the advancement is done. So the other one is latest, which is latest, very latest. So I have a small scenario here. I repeat, this will save your time, guys. This will save your time. This advanced filter, you can work on that. And this is also very superb. So I'm creating a list here of all the names. And my requirement is very simple. If I pick up any name, the information for that name should come here. And small problem is there are multiple people with the same name. So when I click on this and I say it should be Raja, so it will pick up all the information of Raja and put it here. I hope you're clear with the question. Now tell me, how can we do that? Is the case study is interesting? Yes, guys. The question is interesting. Answer is more interesting. Anyone will try? So guys, VLOOKUP will not help. VLOOKUP will pick up the one value VLOOKUP cannot go reverse. If you are searching for the middle value and pick up the last value, VLOOKUP cannot do that. Index match will very complicated and also work with a single value. And this is the biggest thing. Now coming on to that, I am going to write here. I'm making it bigger zoom so that you can understand it clearly. I'm just giving this some space here. Fine. So I'm starting here. I'm writing here is equal to filter. So what is your data? My data is A1 to G101. This is my first parameter. Where is the chance of finding, where is the chance of finding the Raja in A to G? Which column you can find the Raja? B. So B1 colon B101 should be equal to 0. So these are the two small things. First, what is your data? And second, in B column, what you are looking for. I'm looking for that. And I just press enter. I got all the things. And if I change this, it's working. So guys, this is something new. This is something new, and this is something far faster than VLOOKUP. So look at the formula. So I'm just asking, just taking your time to save your time, guys. My purpose is not because I'm covering my content also. So in case there is a region and the region can be north. So I need to find out the only north, not the others. So I have a two condition. Again, it will very complicated in other functions, but I write is equal to filter A1 to G101 and in bracket B1 to B101 should be equal to this multiply by D1 to D101 should be equal to this. So I put two conditions. Is my two condition is satisfied? So if you write asterisk, this is an and condition. If you write plus, this is an or condition. So guys, I request you, if you are working with the finding the data in your Excel, you just switch to filter. It will be more cool and more useful for you. So I take only 10 minutes, but I am sure if you practice on that, you will save hours in day work. No, it is a very super cool things. I hope guys you like this 10 minutes. So let's get back to, you can take a click on a screenshot of that guys for your reference. And I'm just switching to the next screen. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take this. So I write everything over there. So that screenshot will help you. So I'm closing this. Closing this. You can also take the screenshot of that, guys. This will help you. The function I used here is a text function. So this is the function. You can take a screenshot of that. Now, coming on to the next. So here, now the next is I want to add some information into the Excel list. And guys, that will take, I can do that. I guess I'll just try that. So I click on that, save this, go back. Now I want to add some record here. How can you add record here? In Excel and in SharePoint, I'll work on both. So my flow, new flow, instant, add row in Excel table. By clicking on that, click on create, new step, Excel online. So my requirement is to add a row into the table. So I'm just extracting the data is done. You can delete also. You can work on that. So I'm saying add a new row in the table. OK. First of all, the information required by it is same. All the 4 points. After that, the process will get changed. So the first information is OK. Take the drive business. Take this one. Make this as an list. And table name is my data. When you pick up my data, quickly all the informations are coming, guys. Look at here. Quickly all the informations are coming. And you can quickly type here that I want a serial number S11. I need a name called ABC. It's a email is a jpsing.net@hotmail.com. Amount is maybe the 30,000. Date is maybe I can put here. That is 07 12 2023, and I click on save. Now how and when this row get added, look at here. Right now nothing is here. Oh, I'm just cancel it. Right now nothing is there. Fine. Now I'm coming here and I just click on save it and run this. Look at here. As the row is added. You can pick up that and you can add a row from there from Power Automate. So if you want to delete the row, so come on that. This is the one thing. Add a new step, or maybe you can come back here. I want a new flow. Full sometime. Delete row from Excel table. New step. Excel online. delete a row from Excel table. Again, location, document library, file, table, key column, which column you want to search. You can find based on the date. It will delete the multiple. You can find out based on the serial number, name, email, anything. So I click on serial number. What value you want to delete? I want to delete S11. Save it. Now, right now S11 is there. I click on test. Done. Look at here. Row is deleted. So I can link that with the other things. You can pick up the row from here and add somewhere. So this can be done. So these are the two example, guys. Delete a row and add a row. Request you please try that using a template to create an automate flow. So I'll work on that. So I'll just take an example of that here. So I'll go to the my flow, create a flow. Let's create with the help of some templates. So these are the templates with the automate, so I'm finding a good one. Show all the templates. Yes, save Outlook .com email. No, this is an outlook.com. I'm not need to configure. Just finding some good one. Yes, I think this will help me. Save attachment to a specific drive of this. So I click on that. So I need to work on this, guys. I need to work on that. If I'll get some attachment, it will download into a specific folder. It cross check that I'm logged in with that. So it required an Outlook Office 365 and an OneDrive business. So I'm going to create there. I'm click on continue. So it will create or automatically template is ready. No, automatically the template is ready. So I have that. So whenever it's come in an inbox, fine. So form contains some value, which is it's a template. So download the attachment. If contains some value like an on a new email. I don't have any condition. No, I don't have any condition. A triggered body from contains JP. So if any of the mail contains JP, fine, JP Singh. So what happened? It will pick up that and download the attachment here. If it is containing a JP, you have to put a attachment into a folder. I'll pick up a folder from here. So it's a root. I'll put under the attachment. So it should be under the attachment. As of now, if I open the OneDrive, there is my files under the attachment. Nothing is there. As of now, nothing is here. So I'm preparing that. It will come here. I just have to put the templates, nothing more than that. So here, if it is not from JP Singh, then the folder path is also the same. Or maybe then you can take some other. Fine. Then you can take some thing on this. Go there. Fine. So that is the process. We have a template. We'll just work on that. So on arrival, I'll just save this. This is running. This is saved. It's working fine. So now from this, I'm writing an email to the mail ID. mm, Test mail for download IJP testing. And I insert a file with the desktop, and I'll take what? I'll take Excel list, and I click on open, and I send the mail. So here we'll receive the mail. Oh, I received the mail. Now I need to check whether it is downloaded there or not. As of now, not. Just quickly refresh this. Wait for a few seconds. Is my flow is running? Yes, it's running. Go to attachment again. Not working with this. Check that. On arrival, folder is inbox. Raw input is not required. This starts with also, but it should work. I think it is right. No, I can do one thing. I can take this here. I can remove this because as of now, this is not required. We are spending much time. So if it is an attachment, it's coming here. It should be for every mail. It should be there. So no from, nothing. I'll save that. Go to the mail again. Should download. Click on to this new mail. Test mail. Test mail. Insert a file. Excel list, open. Send it. It's coming. I'm surprised. Yes, it's coming, guys. Can you see this? In that way, you can work on, you can write the email for a particular email in a particular folder, you can particular person, so you can manage that. So this is a schedule mail, guys. Oh, sorry, automated mail with the help of template. So template will give you what? Template will give you the design logic. So you do not need to design this. It will give you an automatically design logic, nothing more than that. So if you have understanding of logic, don't use template. You can use according to your requirement. So it's working for Rachel. And if I'm coming with a PowerPoint, I think other than flow checker, this is the flow checker where error is coming and we find the error and we rectify the error. We did that in the time of comparison with the string and number. If you remember, testing the flow, running the flow with checking result. I think the third module is clear to all. Great. Fine. Now editing a flow, renaming a flow, sharing a flow. So you can come to the my flow. From here, you can click on edit. It will become in the editing mode. From here, if you write here a rename, the rename option is here, I think. No, you can rename. No, why? You can rename. This is a rename. Edit or rename. And rename that. Why a rename is? Achha, it's a running flow. No, you have to make it turn off. Oh, sorry. It should be the editing mode, and you have to double click here to rename. Mm, Save attachment. So save it. My flow. So it's a save attachment. So you can rename, and it is not running. You can see this icon. It is not running. You can make this turn on. So then it is a running mode. Coming on the next, you can share this with your team member. You click on share, and you can share with your team members to whom you want to share. You can add a group and you can add the team member over here and you can share with that. So these are the options, guys. I hope now the fourth module is also covered. Not difficult, very easy. And I think we have done more than that. Yes, guys, we have done more than that in today's session. So I'm coming here. I have also done how to create an item and send an email. No, so I started with that. Uh, and tomorrow we are going to work on that. No, we are also work with an use or fix and dynamic variables, branching logic that is also covered. Branching logic means loops and conditions. We have also covered creating and button flow using template and editing. You will this repeat this tomorrow. So my concern is that because this is told to me, I don't know, or maybe your team manager or team member share with me. So this is shared by Palash with me. So these are the things. So it specifically mentioned the SharePoint data. So I will demonstrate you that other you can do. I'll just do that tomorrow also. So guys, I am done with my today's content. How was your learning? Any doubts, any queries, any problems? Please let me know.